This is a shorter story, but I love when we go across the pond and talk about traptivity. So breaking news from West Lothian. 5 men have been arrested after police uncovered a massive cannabis cultivation operation in West Calder, valued at an astonishing 1.2 million pounds. Now, that is a monetary amount, not a weight amount, so we don't get confused like last time we started talking about pounds. The discovery was made at Beth Industrial Estate around 10:20 a.m. on Wednesday, September 25th. Those arrested, aged 36, 29, 26, 22, and 20, are facing charges related to drug offenses and are set to appear at Livingston Sheriff Court today, September 26th. Police Constable Michael Fairbanks emphasized the impact of drugs on communities, stating, "We will use all resources at our disposal to disrupt the drug trade in Scotland." He also highlighted the importance of public information in combating drug activity. If you are a snitch, which I don't encourage, you can go find the article yourself and grab that phone number because I'm not reading those. But Scotland Crime Stoppers wants to talk to you. I'd suggest you don't. Probably aren't watching this show if you're going to call them up. But this is interesting. Love to see it. The UK needs and wants cannabis in all avenues. So what do you guys think about the Scottish? It sounds like they had a pretty large operation going. If they're valuing it at 1.2 million pounds, maybe this is overvaluated, but it sounds like it was a pretty big operation. So what do you guys think?
I do always wonder how they get those calculations, right? Like, what are they basing the value of drugs on at this point? Like, how do they know what it's going for right now?
Right.
Go ahead.
Who's going ahead?
Oh, I thought you were going to say something.
Oh, I was just going to say those snitches probably told him, but
the snitches said the snitches gave the valuation.
The snitches are probably custies too, so you're probably catching the custy octopoint price.
Yeah, facts.
So this was an actual cultivation that they busted?
Yeah.
How many lights?
I don't know. It didn't say. Let me look. Man. Let's see what I can find.
All right. I'm just wondering how big it was. Then once we know how many lights it was, then we can try to figure out how they're coming up with this 1.2 million pounds.
I love Jason Beck. How big is it?
Yes, that's the real question. Like how much can they actually produce out of here is the real question.
I'm pulling the full story up, so I'll let you guys discuss and I'll let you know.
Oh, go ahead, Dale. There's more and more weed that keeps on going to the UK, Dale.
It just never ceases to amaze me how they're not getting the message. People want to smoke weed. You can play whack-a-mole all you want with this, but there's more than enough people that want to smoke weed to make it impossible to enforce these prohibitions. How do we get the policymakers to understand it's better to work with them and try and fight them? And it's a theme that we're seeing all around Europe and in the United States. At what point did they figure this out and stop fighting it and bring it into the fold? And then you can control it a lot better when you actually give out licenses and the trap market's gone.
Fair enough. Jenny, did you find this?
I'm going through it, but I don't see it yet in the article. I'm going to look for another article, but I do appreciate information provided by the public is vital in helping. So somebody snitched on him. And this constable's actual quote was, "Drugs cause misery in our communities." I don't know who's miserable after smoking a little weed.
Probably the people that didn't get to smoke are miserable.
All right, here's the only time I'm miserable smoking weed. I passed you my joint on accident because I tried to not, and someone walks away with it. That's a miserable situation.
Yeah, we don't like that.
That's direct fucking, that's assault. It's disrespect and it's assault.